This is what we have. We're looking at the big picture. Past 24 hours, yes, we see purples, right? We know our colors, and our colors are going to tell you that we are about 5 to 8 inches in some spots, even a little bit more. Look at that. Savoy, Massachusetts coming in about 10.5 inches. Not too bad. We do have winter storm watches still up. The winter weather advisory is up as well. Winter storm warnings. We can see that back off towards Jamestown. But we are going to be doing pretty well along that I-95 corridor in terms of the snowfall, especially when you start to get over towards the Cape, maybe about 5 to 8 inches before it's all said and done. Now, let's start to time this out for you. So do you have time to get out to the store and do some things before we see this thing really ramp up? Well, you do, because it starts to ramp up as we head more towards the evening hours. More of the snow, you can see more of that big blue swath coming in, that darker blue swath, if you will, from Boston all the way down off towards, you'll see this around Ocean City as well. Atlantic City, you're going to be picking up on this too. So again, this is some good news because these areas actually do need some snowfall. We do have a deficit. We're going to continue to watch these white lines. So these are the areas that we're watching for the windy conditions as well as that area of low pressure passes on off toward the north and east there. Let's talk about the snow that we're seeing right now. Not a whole lot of it as of now, but we will start to see more of it moving in. So putting this into motion, look what happens around Philadelphia. By the time we hit 3 o'clock, we start to get more of the snow coming in. And again, watch the colors. The darker blue, that's a heavier band of snow coming in. We're going to be watching this around Easton as well. Abingdon, we'll see this around Wilmington. We'll see this around Woodstown as well. So good snow coming in around Trenton. And then by the time we hit about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, things start to wind down across this area a little bit for us. But some good hours in that snowfall. And this is going to continue to add up for us. Possibly maybe 1 to 2. I'm going to say probably more 2 in Philly if we get that steady, heavy band across the area there. Right now, we're seeing some snow falling around Boston. Again, some good news. Things are going to continue to pick up as we go throughout the day. Want to show you this and how it comes back in before it's all said and done. There we go, around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We're in at Boston. We'll be watching this around Waltham as well, and around Franklin, Bridgewater. You're all going to be getting in on this. And Quincy, you're going to be dealing with that snow coming in too. With blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories are right into your tomorrow as well. This is going to be the scenario around Grand Forks, Fargo. You can see that that's where we're dealing with the blizzard warning there. It doesn't have anything to do with how much snow we're getting, but the fact that the visibility, the duration of that wind that continues. So as we go in through today, we're going to be watching for our next blast of some Arctic air as it's going to continue to dive down off towards the south. So we're going to be talking about some dangerously cold wind chills once again. Widespread sub-zero wind chills is what we're going to be dealing with. So hopefully you already have all your warm gear out and just put it all on and just bundle up. And if you don't have to go out, don't go out. Just stay in the house and maybe drink some hot chocolate. As we go through the rest of today, we're going to be watching for this clipper that's going to sweep across the Great Lakes. And you know what happens there, right? Well, we do have some subnoctic snow, some system snow, if you will, but we're also going to be dealing with some lake effect snow. And you can tell where that lake effect snow is going to be happening, right? That's where you're looking at some of the purples because that's when we're really going to add up that snow. So we could see over 1 foot of snow in a lot of spots out here as we go right through your Wednesday. That is the scenario, but we're going to put this into motion and we're going to start to see the snow coming in this evening around Marquette, Madison, down off towards Chicago. You're going to be getting in on this. This will slide over towards Detroit, Cleveland as well. And once again, we're going to be seeing this possibly around Buffalo, and you start to see again some of the lake effect snow happening. And then we have another system that's going to be working its way in here as we head into your Wednesday morning, going over the same areas, and this is going to continue to add up for us.